Hey guys, I'm back. I am back, like legit, I'm back. I know I've been gone for a long time, haven't posted consistent videos, but it's 2018 and it's time to change that, right? Yes. So today I thought it would be fun to do the 2017 reading survey. Let's just hop right in, and this video might be a little rough because I haven't recorded a video in a long time, so yes. Alright, number one, how many books did you read this year and did you meet your goal? I definitely did not meet my goal. This was a pretty crappy reading year for me, I'm not even gonna lie, but you know what, that's okay, because 2018 is gonna be better. I read 32 books in 2016, oh my god. 32 books in 2017. My goal was 52, so definitely did not make that goal. Not even close. And I don't even really, it just didn't happen. So yeah. Most read genre. My most read genre was YA. I love my YA. And then next would be thrillers. But I definitely read a lot of YA this year. What was my longest book that I read and the shortest book that I read? The shortest book that I read this year was The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. I actually listened to it on audiobook. I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. It was so fast paced and just, I love it. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. It's super fast. It's like I said, 62 pages. You can read it in an hour or two, and it just, it was great. And then the longest book that I read this year was It. This baby is 1,150 pages, something like that. Guys, I read this. I did it. This thing was so long, and I think I read it in 3 weeks, I think. So yeah, It. Alright, my favorite book that was published in 2017, that would have to be The Dazzling Heights by Katharine McGee. I really enjoyed this book. I think the first book, and this is the second book in the series, the first book, The 1,000th Floor, I believe I gave it I read it last year and I gave it 3.5 stars. I gave this 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It kept me interested the whole time. There wasn't any lulls in there like it was with the first book. And it's futuristic Gossip Girl. If you like Gossip Girl, you're gonna like this. It was so good. I'm really excited for the next one to come out, and I'm excited for this to become a TV show. What? Alright, favorite book not published in 2017, and that would have to be Bird Box. I don't have my copy because I lent it out and still haven't gotten it back yet. But definitely my favorite book, probably in my top 5 books that I read this year. Last year, I guess it's 2018 now, so last year. But, guys, Bird Box, so good. Just the way that it was written, and I could not put that thing down. Go read that book. I've already mentioned that before on my channel, but go read it. A book that lived up to the hype. I finally read it, guys. I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I get it. I get what people are going on about. This thing was good. It kept me interested the whole time. I like fantasy, so I loved the fairies, and I loved everything about this book. Loved it. I have not read A Court of Mist and Fury yet, which I hear people like even more. And then there was even a new one that came out this year. Like I said, you already know, this year for reading was not the best year for reading, so but I do plan on finishing the series or continuing with the series. Is there going to be another one after the 3rd book, or did they just stop it? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you know. I guess I could Google it myself though. So, a book that did not live up to the hype. Guys, everyone was talking about how beautiful this book was, how well it was written, how impactful it was, and I'm over here I don't know. I understood it. Like, I see, I guess, why the writing was good, but I honestly did enjoy it, and I gave it 2 stars. And that is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I just didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe I don't like historical fiction, which I thought that I did, but I did not like this. It was boring. I mean, the writing was descriptive, I guess, but like it really, it wasn't my cup of tea. Let's just say that. My favorite character. My favorite character of 2017 would have to be Bishop Latimer. He's just everything. I really liked him. He was sweet. He's everything you want in your male protagonist. I don't know. Was he the protagonist? I don't know. He's everything you want in a man. Loved Bishop. I loved Ivy. I loved this duology. My least favorite character. And that would have to be Celeste from The Selection. She was awful. Awful. I hated her. She was such a you know what, and she just was not a nice person, and I didn't like her. I mean, I enjoyed reading her, but like, I didn't like her. Favorite OTP, favorite relationship. Sorry, I have to mention this book again. Ivy and Bishop. I really loved them together. If you haven't read this duology, there's this one, and then there's another one. I don't have the other one because I listened to the second book on audiobook. So, but it's called what, like The Retribution of Ivy, or am I mixing up Mara Dyer? The Revolution of Ivy. So we have the Book of Ivy and The Revolution of Ivy. Both amazing, amazing, amazing. I highly recommend this. And Bishop and Ivy. My new favorite author of 2017. I would have to go with Josh Malerman. I mean, I read Bird Box by him, and then I also read House at the Bottom of a Lake. I can't find it. I just looked for it, and I can't. I don't know. It's a small book. It's a really thin book, so it's here somewhere, but I can't find it. But he's just such a great writer. He has a way of, when you're reading his work, like you're sitting on the edge of your seats. You're like anticipating, like you have that feeling that you feel when you're watching like a horror movie or like a, you know, like a scary movie. Like you're just like, oh, what's gonna happen? Like you feel that, and I love when a book can make me feel that. And so both of his books so far that I've read have done that for me. So with Bird Box, you know, they couldn't see. They wore blindfolds because there was something, you know, around that if you saw it, it would kill you. Most of the book was written without like visual, like without vision. In House at the Bottom of the Lake, not that it's like really sense, but like they couldn't breathe. So, you know, they were underwater. So like you felt that like pressure of like being underwater and like just being on the edge of your seat. Just, oh, so good. So yeah, I definitely can't wait to read more work by Josh Malerman. Guilty pleasures. I read the Selection series. I know there's like 2 other ones, but let's just call this the series. I read all of these and I thoroughly enjoyed them. I know what it is. Like, I know it's not like super great writing, super developed characters, but guys, it was good and it was a guilty pleasure and I enjoyed it, so don't judge me. Okay, let's see. And last question that we have is, were you happy with your reading year? And what are some goals for next year? Was I happy with my reading year? No, I was not. It was just a crazy year for me, guys. I started taking master's classes. Like, here comes all the excuses. We don't even have to get into my excuses. I just didn't read that much. I just didn't. But my goal for 2018 is to read more. I set my my goal, like my reading goal on Goodreads, to 40 books. 52 was just real ambitious last year. Like, you have to finish a book every week. which, I mean, ideally, I mean, I know I'm capable of doing that, but sometimes it's just not doable with, you know, I work full-time, I'm a teacher, and so, yeah, my goal is 40 books. Hopefully this year will be better. I'm really excited to just read more and post more videos consistently. So yes, yes, yes. So I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.